Hi everyone, welcome to a very special edition of Teamster Thursday. I should probably say who I am because regular viewers will have probably no idea. I'm the new Senior Community Manager at Team 17. I'm here with Jonno, I'm sure you all know very well.
Hey everyone, of course, yep, you know me, I'm Jonno, I'm Community Manager on Worms, and I'm sorry about the camera, we noticed it's flicking a bit, but don't worry, we'll get to some gameplay soon enough so you won't have to stare at our mugs.
So hopefully you all saw on the social media today that we've announced Worms W.M.D for Nintendo Switch.
Yay!
And
Joy-Cons!
We are poised and ready to play with our Joy-Cons right now.
Bright yellow ones.
Yes, yellow like a worm that's gone a bit wrong. Yeah.
I think we should get stuck in, really.
I think we should, because I've already gone off the rails with some nonsense.
We'll be answering questions throughout the stream, so if you have any questions about Worms W.M.D coming to Nintendo Switch, we'll do our best to answer them while we do some gameplay. Now, we're going to be showing off some of the new content coming to Worms W.M.D on Switch, so that means the new space theme, and hopefully the forts if we've got time as well. So
I think we'll make time.
We should get stuck in. So we're going to go down here. If the camera keeps playing up, though, we will flick the camera off, and then you can see more of the gameplay screen. So without further ado, Ash, if you want to set up a local game, we will get stuck in.
So we're going to start a local game. We're not going to choose downtown. We're going to choose space.
Space. And of course, the first question, when is the game coming out? Of course, that's a great question. Ash, do you want to kind of...
It's coming out in 2017.
That means this year. Because as soon as we know a concrete date, we'll share it. I mean, we're as excited as you are to bring Worms back to a Nintendo platform. And, you know, we just don't want to give any dates too far ahead as, you know, we don't want the disappointment of having to delay it. So as soon as we know for sure, we will let you know. So Jonno's crew versus Ash's. Turn time 45 seconds.
I think we're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so this is a brand new theme, and it's going to be exclusive to Nintendo Switch for an amount of time.
Yes.
And then it will appear on other consoles and on PC, of course. But as a bit of a treat to Nintendo Switch owners for having to wait a bit longer, they get the theme exclusively for a while.
Can we ever get a craftable dubstep weapon? The dubstep weapon currently is, as I say, exclusive to the craftable. Well, sorry, not craftable. Placement. So at the minute, no, there's not like much chance of that kind of happening. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to zoom out. So we're playing on single Joy-Con. We wanted to kind of like show you how it will work. So I'm still getting used to this because I only like got hold of this build today. So I might be a little bit rusty. I might be a little bit rubbish as I'm now stuck in here.
Yeah, one thing we should stress is that this is a work in progress build, completely in development.
Yes.
Because this is the Nintendo Switch version, which you know, we're getting new versions of it every day here in the office from the development team in Wakefield.
I'm going to say that was a practice go. That was a warm-up go.
Of course. So if you do spot any kind of little glitches or anything, that's because it's not a finished game. It's not out for a few weeks at least. So please forgive anything you see. Let's zoom out and see what's going on. So I do love the really beautiful HD graphics on Worms W.M.D. Lets you zoom out wonderfully like that.
And for those wondering, there will be water effects at the bottom, but because this is an early build, the water has not yet been finalised for the space theme.
Let's get a jetpack.
So that's why there's a bit of an abyss at the bottom. What is the price? So we're aiming for priority across all platforms. Obviously we can't confirm it just yet, but you know, we want it to be, you know, the same no matter what platform you play and pay. Of course, the Switch version will include the free Forts mode update and the free Liberation update seen on the other platforms.
Oh,
you can't kill Dante that easily.
Dante must die.
No, Dante's never cry. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out and find you. You've got some pretty good positioning here, I'll be honest.
Oh, of course I have.
So I'm going to go over here. Okay. Oh, I just tried to attack. Luckily, I had no weapon equipped. So I'm going to go for a classic bazooka.
Okay, we've got a question there. Will the new content feature any cool tombstones?
Yes.
Yes. There are all the tombstones you find in the regular game, and I think we've added 3 more.
Yes, there are 3 more. Oh, I just whipped my shot.
And
Still getting used to the controls.
As soon as a worm dies, I'm sure you will see some of those new tombstones in this demo.
My worm is wearing a VR headset, which is one of the new headsets that you get in the Switch version of Worms W.M.D, and Ash is wearing a loaf of bread, which is another new.
Of course I am. Breadhead.
Currently, we don't know if there's going to be retail versions. It basically kind of depends on we'll look at pricing and things like that, and if we can do it. But definitely digital and retail, we don't know yet.
But certainly, if there's demand, do let us know on Twitter and Facebook, and we'd love to see if you're actually interested in physical games.
Yes. And when it comes to the pre-order stuff we saw on console, that's something we'll be looking into. Of course, we want to include it, but if there's any very exclusive stuff, like the rare content that was only on Xbox, that won't come to Switch. But there is a package that can go on all the platforms. So yeah, you will see something on there. So fear not. Okay, I need to get used to this. I'm playing so bad. Right, go. Hello there.
Someone asks, is this content going to be DLC for PC?
Yes.
It'll be made available for PC, but it'll be free of charge. It's just coming a little bit later. And will there be Pro Controller support? It's not something I've been told, but I imagine there will be.
Yeah, crikey, I'm still getting used to all this. I'm looking like a right noob. Boom!
Oh, there you go. Well, good for a noob.
Yeah, not bad. So yeah, there will be wave effects and water effects, but as we're doing brand new, a brand new environment, the art's not fine. So do bear with us. And there probably won't be a demo, but if you've played any of our other Worms games, this is the spiritual successor to Worms Armageddon. So if you played Worms Armageddon, that's the kind of feel you'll get with the physics and things like that. What else have we got? Yeah, this content will be coming to PC as well, but at a later date. So Switch will be getting this kind of content first.
So it's you who keep filing.
Oh, I've just punched my own worm. I'm really stupid.
That was me.
Do that so.
Oh well.
I want to kind of get in a bit.
I need to give you some advantage.
Yeah, you're too kind, you know that. The Ninja Road.
Go swinging. Wow.
I'm so rusty on this one.
You're just a troll.
Do the backflip and then I'm going to zoom right in. Get right in there. What should I use? I think I'm going to go for a classic. I'm going to drop the dynamite and I'm going to get out of dodge.
Someone asked why our camera is off. It was glitching a little bit. We could try putting it back on and see if
I'll
it
try
works.
putting it back on and see if it
Sure, you'll love to
behaves.
see our faces.
Hello! So if the camera behaves, we'll keep it on. But if it starts,
Follow you back.
there we go, it's starting to misbehave.
Yeah.
You don't want it to look like we're fighting the Matrix.
But we'll definitely have it on towards the end because we'd
Yes.
like to show you the game running in tabletop mode very briefly if we can.
Absolutely.
Okay, time to get this weapon crate, I think.
But yeah, naughty webcam. Resolution FPS docked and undocked. I haven't asked those questions yet. I only got the build today.
Okay, so I just picked up some bits and pieces that you can use to
My
craft
fans will start
new
unsubscribing
weapons, which
soon.
If you've never played Worms W.M.D. before, it's a bit of a
Annotations
nice
on,
new
or it
feature
won't
that
make
they
sense.
have.
Gotta keep uploading.
So will this be coming to Nintendo? Oh, sorry. Thanks for bringing us to Nintendo Switch. I wanted a Worms game on Nintendo since ages. No, thank you. The whole reason, initially we were like, do we do Worms for Switch? Will people want Worms on Switch? And we saw a lot of chatter on, on the internet from you guys and girls going, we want Worms on the Switch. And, we love the Switch here in the office. We pretty much all have one. So we're like, hell yeah, let's bring Worms to Switch. And here we are. So it's mostly community feedback, which is why Worms on Switch exists. So it's thanks to you.
We also just a few weeks ago released Overcooked on Switch, and we've seen that get an incredible reception. Really happy to see lots of people having fun in kind of multiplayer games on that one. So it just makes sense that we would keep going with some other classic multiplayer titles. Okay, here we go.
You got this. You've got this. Any other questions? Any Nintendo hats? Not at this time.
Oh.
Not at this time. Of course, if Nintendo wanted us to put hats in, we would love to. We're big fans of Nintendo.
There's a new fort in this version, which is based on a mushroom. So I suppose in some ways that's a nice little
ode,
tribute
yeah.
to Mario.
You know, but there isn't mushroom for error on that fort. Here we go. Fire away!
Brief mention of online play. Will it be cross-platform? I don't believe there will be cross-platform. It's not something we've spoken about so far.
No, yeah, trying to get the different parties at the same dinner table can be tricky when it comes to online multiplayer. Of course, it's something, if it was ever possible, we'd look at it, but yeah, there's no plans for cross-platform at the minute. So, you know, you'll have to stick to your rooftop parties for your local play, or playing online against other Switch owners across the world.
Can I get a like for this? Huh?
Maybe it's time for a homing missile.
Hey, that's a bad thing.
Oh, he looks ripe for a homing missile.
I've not used the Weatherman voice pack, but there's a streamer voice pack where it's kind of like they're called the budding streamer.
Which is I've heard of it.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the one I'm using actually.
If we were playing with 2 Joy-Cons, we'd be able to kind of pan around the map a lot easier. But because we're using 1 Joy-Con, we have to kind of zoom in and zoom out rather than kind of pan and spy on worms. So yeah, depending on your play style, if you're on a hot seat or not, will depend on what you go for. I want to use the vehicle, but I'm not sure if they're enabled to get into on this one yet. No, wrong button. I think I've killed Dante. No, he's okay. He's okay. Yeah, the hat editor. The hat editor and building editor is still coming on PC.
Now, should I take advantage of your misfortune there?
You probably should, because
I
would take advantage of yours without mercy.
But maybe I'll do it in a funny way just to be entertaining. Let's try a sheep.
I've not checked the frame rate yet. Of course, the game is still in development, so I don't know what the final FPS is.
I do know we've...
Yes!
Oh, we have had it running at about 60 frames a second, and hopefully that's something we'll be able to maintain all the way through to launch.
Yes.
Because that would, of course, be ideal.
Yep, so if we can keep it at 60, now Ash has said it, I'm happy to say, yeah, if we can keep it at 60, then absolutely. But I say, when the banana bombs get flying, we just want to make sure that it doesn't slow down. I'm going to be a bit cheesy. I'm going to go for... Oh. Now, do I finish this worm off, or do I send this one flying? I'm going to send this one flying. Get the old airstrike down. I mean, currently, yeah, we're playing on the Switch docked. So this is what you've got, but when it's undocked, oh my goodness, it looks so crisp. I love it. Like, I use my Switch undocked. I love just sitting on the sofa with it in my hands, whether I'm playing Zelda or Overcooked. But yeah, so playing Worms in the hands, it's just
And of course, with it being a multiplayer game, you can play with a single Joy-Con.
Yeah,
so taking it around in tabletop mode,
which is what we're doing. So that's however many people you got playing, you can do that.
Okay, let's try an ambitious.
Hello, Amy. I see you. We'll have Aussie accents. We will check what accents are in the game after this match.
Oh, I thought they were talking about our accents.
No.
Just a short video today, guys.
Yeah, date of 2017 is what we've set. So as soon as we know a firm date, so that we're not kind of like leading you on, we'll let you know. Price-wise, I mean, for the best guess, look at what the price is on other platforms, and kind of that's not a confirmation though, but that'll give you a rough idea of the price range.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure that in this theme, there you go. That is the button. I've got a tank. Yes.
I have been having problems getting into the vehicles on this particular session.
We are the rumble. I've got the rumble.
Yeah.
Like the tank, it's like the engine is purring at me. It's absolutely genius.
This is another new addition for Worms W.M.D. compared to previous Worms games. There are
How do I get out?
You can get
How do I get out?
Oh yeah, there's no one for you to shoot there. So there's a tank, there's a mech.
Oh no.
There's a helicopter.
You say there's no one for me to shoot.
Gunships as well.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, go for it.
This is true artillery. Oh! Oh, no one to shoot, he says.
Oh,
and what's this? 2 more volleys. Oh, you got lucky there. You got lucky there. There are no exclusive Switch weapons, but there is some early content coming out, which is the alien theme, 3 new hats, 3 new gravestones, 2 new forts, which is Mushroom and Treehouse. So we'll be showing you Mushroom tonight, because we're fun guys. Am I right, Ash?
Okay, yeah.
I'm glad you couldn't see his face there.
We'd have to ask the development guys if Treehouse is a Nintendo tribute as well. So
It made me think of Kirby.
There's the Treehouse team at Nintendo America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They do the localization and the marketing.
See, Roark likes my puns. Roark appreciates it. Thank you, Roark. Okay, so... Oh. Well. What do we have here? Which worm are you going to use next? I can't remember. How cheesy do I want to be?
Very.
Okay.
So for anyone just joining us, we're showing Worms W.M.D on Nintendo Switch.
Whee!
This is the space theme, which will be a platform exclusive for a little while. If you have any burning questions about Worms on Switch, then let us know in the chat and
Yes.
we'll
Voice chat. Well, it has it on PC and Xbox and PlayStation, so I'm not actually asked that with the team. Actually, that's something I'll chase up. But message me. Say it's me on the Reddit threads who's chatting. So just drop me a message on Reddit, and in the morning I'll speak to the dev team and ask. How many players can play using Joy-Cons? Anyone who is locally playing with you can use a Joy-Con, and you only need the one. So you can use a Joy-Con each. So you can assign Joy-Cons to each player, or you can do a hot seat and use the dual Joy-Cons or the one Joy-Con. So at the minute, myself and Ash are passing around one Joy-Con between us. So there's myself, Jonno streaming, who's the community manager on Worms, and I'm being joined by Ash, who is the senior community manager. So he kind of oversees all of our titles at Team 17.
On the multiplayer as well, I'm not sure if we mentioned, but you can also play in local wireless mode. So if you have a Switch and your friend has a Switch, you can link them together and have your own kind of private screen each.
Exactly.
Which is quite luxurious.
Yes, as Ash said, the benefit of that is the privacy. So if you're going to be like hiding anywhere in buildings or using certain weapons that kind of add a bit of mystery, your opponent / friend won't be able to know what you're up to. I don't think this is going to get through far. No!
Oh, what a shame.
Shame. Yeah, no, this is a missing texture, Mr. Cat. It's a very early build. I dare you to lick a Nintendo Switch cartridge. We know that.
Look at
Yes,
that.
the sentry gun.
I reckon I was looking at the Switch chat and put that down.
That was my friend Leroy Jenkins too.
really unfair.
Leroy Jenkins.
Good. There's the gravestone as well.
Oh yeah, let's get. I can't go too far away. I can't remember how to get out of it. Oh, okay, so you double tap. Did it double tap?
Just mash buttons.
Yeah. Okay, well let's go look at the gravestone. So to do that, I want to do this. Oh no. Oh, okay. I've pressed the wrong button.
Enter drill boat. You've got a vehicle on top of a vehicle.
Yes, and obviously for those who haven't played Worms in a while, we now have a boat in Worms which goes on the water. And not only that, if you're a Darksider like me, it turns into a drill boat, so you can hide underground like a real warrior.
A question about physical release there. We did have a question about this earlier, but just to repeat, it's not something we're planning at the moment, but we're open to ideas. We're exploring all the possibilities. Definitely do, if it's something you want, be as vocal as you can on Twitter, YouTube, etc. and let us know. We'd love to know what you want.
Yes. 2 questions. Does the Switch version support one console and then multiple players? Yes, it does. And you can use just one Joy-Con between the lot of you, or bring your own controllers, however you prefer. So yes. Will there be crossplay between Switch, Steam, Xbox One? Probably not. So sorry about that.
I'm running away.
Are you running into the fire?
Well,
Inside the building, there's
look
a
what
health
I
grid.
have found.
Okay, Leroy Jenkins is back. Okay, there's the so you've got a dodo.
Yeah.
Dodo gravestone. I actually have a shark head gravestone, but I've drowned so far, so my worms aren't in there. Right, I'm gonna go for. No, my grenade skills aren't brilliant. So.
Just do it.
Come on. Yes. Bounce. Oh no. There it is. Oh, right on your head. There it is. And this is the chain lightning grenade, the dodgy foam battery.
Ouch.
So I think, yeah, 77 damage. And the last worm is frazzled. And that means I get my victory music, which is the classic Worms tune. I skipped the replay. We don't need that. We know what happened. And
there we go. Unsurprisingly, the Worms community manager beat the other community manager who doesn't work on Worms.
I like how you now distance yourself. Like, oh yeah.
Well, you should be better than me.
Yeah, I guess it's like a test, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This is your annual review, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so if you're watching, I'm sure you are. Stick with us because we're about to try forts mode and show off one of the exclusive new forts.
I want to just check the voices quickly. Customization. There we go. Oh no. Team.
Children.
There we go. Okay, so what voices? I'm going to change my voice. Jonno's crew. Actually, I can show off the gravestones. So we've got the shark. Is one in the new. Let's go to the bottom. So all these gravestones you'll get, including previous seasonal DLC. So there's the dodo gravestone, some clogs, and a shark. And I have the shark one. So voice-wise, I currently said action hero, angry Scott, Arctic Explorer, artist Bobby, Bricky, classic voices, budding streamer, old lady, a couple of content creators as well. Brazilian, French, German, Italian, Polish, Russian, Spanish. So no Australian. But you know, if you're playing with friends, you can always do your best impression, unless you are Australian, and then you can just talk to kind of fill that void. So I'm going to change mine to.
Somebody's asking, can I play touching the screen?
Oh, I just have to try and walk.
You might get to select weapons once the screen's up. I don't know. We've not tried touchscreen, so it's probably something we'll test when we've got the Switch out.
Yeah, that's something we'll have to look into and announce at a later date if it is happening. But I suspect the priority at the moment is making sure that people can play on a shared screen, whether that be on a TV screen or on tabletop mode. And really, to do that, you're going to need physical controls. But you never know what will happen as it gets developed in the future.
Yes. Okay. Well, am I missing anything? Yeah. Do you want to set up? I'm distracted. I'm looking at I'm trying to multitask, and that's not a big thing for me. I'm just going to see if we can get the camera to want to work, because we are going to be giving away one of these. I'm sorry the camera is a mess, but we'll be giving away one of these near the end of the stream if you'd like to win your very own official Worms plushie. So keep an eye out for that one. And we'll just be using a simple raffle technique, nothing too complicated. So as long as you're still here, you'll be able to enter. And because the camera's being naughty, I'm going to go boop.
Okay, if I've done this correctly, you should now have your own Joy-Con to use, and we won't be passing it back and forth anymore. How's that?
Oh, what? Have I got my own Joy-Con?
I've assigned player 2 to the second Joy-Con.
I see how it is. Yes, so this is the new Nintendo-inspired Mushroom Fort. So Forts mode is back. It was part of a free update on the other platforms, and will be in the game from scratch for you lovely Nintendo folk. There's a spine there. What's in this building? It's like books and things.
Telescope.
Okay, so I need to see where you're over there.
So anyone who hasn't played Force Mode before, it's basically a classic game of Worms, but each team is located in its own fort.
I'm not in the best place.
So it requires much more kind of tactical artillery play as you try to aim bazooka fire and grenades across the distance to your opponent's fort.
Yeah, if you're not a fan of CQC, then this is definitely one for you. Oh, come on!
And the brilliant thing when you're playing online or on local wireless is you won't be able to see inside your opponent's fort.
Yes.
So it's a little bit of a mystery where they are, what they're doing, which is
so that's why using different switches locally will be a big benefit there.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then if you're just playing with friends, or you've got like a drinking game, or you're just kind of chilling out after a long day of work, then it's great. You can just crowd around and just shoot each other. Because buildings are new to WMD as well. We've never had garrisonable buildings before, so this was new.
Broadband like in here?
Okay, let's see if I can get through. Oh, it's just.
The Switch is, you're right, Joe, definitely a fantastic system for Worms. We've been on Nintendo systems in the past, and what with this kind of being the definitive Worms game, we're so excited to be working with Nintendo on this and bringing Worms back, baby.
Okay. Quick bazooka fire just to
Do
Gotta
it.
keep uploading.
just for luck. Can he do it?
Oh, you went through a window and hit the back of him and
Oh.
nearly killed him.
I definitely intended to do that.
Oh, I
You're
just
like a
have to try
wizard.
and walk it off.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch
to gather what we can while they're in
worms,
season.
'cause I'm worried about this.
I'll show you how to make the most of this environment.
Button is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we were playing with. Oh, I got an unwanted.
I once made a shelter out of one of these.
Not the greatest weapon for this mode. Having said that, I am going to start firing at you. I'm going to use the new Tasty Wormlick, which came with the Liberation update, which I think is a great little weapon.
Now we gotta find somewhere to camp for the night.
Come on, catch him. Got to
Oh,
catch
this room
these.
has a bit of a kick to
Oh
it.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. So these are like a sticky chain grenade, which counters magnets. So they're definitely a lot of fun.
I hope I don't lose subs for that. I've got a new game to try out today.
I saw Mr. Cat there. Seemed to see some sort of audio error.
Yes, let us
Audio.
know if there's any audio delay. We are linking up the Switch through the PC, so there could be a few seconds delay between what you see and our voice. So if there is, let us know, and do apologise if that is the case. Any news on Ukulele Shift Switch? Playtonic is still working on it nicely, but I'd say check out @Playtonic Games on Twitter to basically see as they're posting updates quite regularly. The Holy Hand Grenade is in the game. It is a power weapon, which is in the top right corner, so we don't have it yet because we haven't got enough materials to use it. So the Banana Bomb, the Holy Hand Grenade, but we might put it on. We can always put it on for the next match. Is it easy to port games to Nintendo Switch? I can't speak for the developers, but they're making fantastic progress, much like the Overcooked team did. So yeah, it's a new platform, so I guess the tricky bit is just learning it. But they're doing a fantastic job, and once the decision was made to bring Worms to Switch, they just cracked on with it. They've done an incredible job.
And we're seeing firsthand how this game is progressing
Gotta be able to
every
get out of
single
a
day.
sticky
It's getting better
situation.
and better. So, nothing in game development is easy, but they're making great progress.
to get a move on.
When you consider that,
It's a small team.
yeah, as a company, Team 17 has 5 games either on Nintendo Switch right now or in active development.
Oh, I need to find a way out.
You can bet that we're quite committed to it. Can't say whether it's easy or not, but it's going to be fun.
And for those with Overcooked, a patch is due pretty
What's
soon.
the broadband like in here?
That's right, 2 patches in fact. So,
2 patches, yes.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, but the first patch, which is coming up soon, addresses the complaints we've received from some people about frame rate and input. So yeah, that was a priority as soon as we discovered it, and we discovered it thanks to community feedback. So if something isn't right, we do like hearing from you, as well as if it is going well, because then we can actually address it and fix it.
My fans will
How long
start
did it take to port
unsubscribing
Overcooked?
soon.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure they kind of always tinker away at it.
5 minutes.
Yep, we just press the port button. There's just a big red button that says port.
Gotta keep
And
uploading.
there you go. That's the magic.
Hey! Someone keeps stealing my ideas.
Right, what next? Oh, health crate. I want to get like a power weapon now.
Is this build you're watching rumbling?
I found something else
Yes.
I can use.
Yeah,
We have got, especially when you're in a vehicle as well.
yeah, we're experiencing full HD rumble.
Oh, yes, it's magnificent.
A vibrating worm in your hand.
What more do you want? I'm going to go for a home run.
Your target audience.
I'm going to... You not got any worms out in the open?
Why would I? There's one there, look. Mr. Dead.
No.
No.
I might just go for a fluky random throw.
Get your bearings.
Yeah, here we
Keep
go.
moving.
Go grenade. Look at it go. Oh,
Oh.
nearly bounced in the hole. Oh, like a couple of inches off.
The whole
Outrageous.
skill shot thing was my idea.
Yeah, we'll keep pressing that port button.
Simulator. I've got a
Let's say
new game to
the
try
more
out
games
today.
we work on Switch, the quicker the process becomes for us, is in like more fluid. But the development team have done fantastic in just kind of taking to it as the best they can.
Oh,
This is
stuck on something.
a little tiny bit of terrain, the infamous bit. Of course, these maps are still going through final
What's
checks
the broadband
for these
like
infamous tiny pixels. Currently, the game is running at 60 FPS. So don't hold us to that just yet. But the game is running currently at around 60 FPS.
Let's get some all important. Oh, it's a girder. I've wasted all that time.
Don't be hating on girders.
I am hating.
They are the late game saviors. Right, so what's coming in? The water health. I was looking at the level water and I was like, ah, hello, one punch. Right. Do I jump up? Do I be a bit rude and jump in?
Making more games for the Switch is the plan. Well, we're already making more. So Overcooked Special Edition is already out, and then we have in development in-house at Team 17 is.
I wasn't looking and I drowned myself.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you. So yeah, in-house at Team 17, we're working on Worms W.M.D and The Escapist 2. And then with our games label partners, we have Yoku's Island Express, which is a wonderful kind of open-world pinball platform game. And of course, Ukulele from Playtonic Games.
I've got a new game to try out today.
Oh yeah, each weapon in different explosions has different rumble effects. So for example, the Uzi, kind of, you get the repeated dat 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 dat, whereas the holy hand grenade, you get a big boom, and the vehicles, you get the rumble of the engine, which is always super fun. Not Jonno, not my own namesake.
Okay, here we go. Just a little
Actually,
tap.
I think I'll be alright. I'll be alright, yeah, you know.
Oh,
It's about the curvature. So you got 3 worms and a pretty. If I had a banana.
Oh, I found something else I can use.
And then I did just massacre my own worm. I wonder. No, that's not going to reach by any. I'm going to pick dirty. Yes.
I put that
Brilliant.
under the rubbish category.
All your base are belong to me.
I've got a new game to try
Oh
out.
yeah, you've infiltrated.
I probably did hold the controller upside down.
Okay.
Do sheep farts rumble? I don't know. I think do the granny farts rumble when she farts?
I'm not sure yet. Hopefully we'll find out as we play.
Today, I'll
Oh, am I going to make it?
from a rope.
Am I going to make
You've done better than I have.
Yes.
I see we have traded spaces.
Right, have I got time to hoy Dante into the sea?
My fans will start unsubscribing
Please don't.
soon.
Look at him. He's just looking. He's on his VR.
The track
Hey,
suggests
Dante.
someone else is
No, you
nearby.
don't.
Bye,
Everyone has
Dante.
to love. No. No.
And now I'm going to
Have
take
to
this
be
one.
mad to try and stay here tonight.
Bye bye.
How many likes
Oh.
did I get for Big
Look at
Dan?
that.
Shame.
I'm winning.
For now. Oh, and there's a weapon.
Survive while you
Great.
can.
Come on. Aha.
You need to be in a survival frame of mind.
Kind of used a lot of my.
Gotta be able to get out of a sticky
late game
situation.
already, which is a problem.
You're just a troll.
Give me something juicy. An Uzi.
But it's this
Yeah.
fresh. It should still be
Why
edible.
would you do this? The thing is, you're in pretty good place. I don't think I can basically back you out. But I can try. And it didn't
Oh.
work.
All fall down. Oh,
Damn it, Leroy.
Stuck at 301 views.
Yeah, I mean, there is normally a no invading rule that we have, but this is my boss, Mr. Cat, so there's, all rules are out the
you
window.
invaded me first.
I slipped and fell. I literally did. He drowned.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that excuse before. For that, you can have a dynamite.
Oh no, please. Please don't. That's my worm.
Now that is worthy of...
And I definitely got a HD rumble there.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
Yeah.
that. We are balancing the HD rumble still because it's a mighty beast.
Remember to keep your wits about
It
you.
is. You know what I might do?
Do some damage.
Oh.
Can you craft anything?
Probably not too much.
Sheep on a row?
Yeah, so the fun thing you can do is you can like kind of do the victory stomp on top of them, and then you just kind of like spin and sheep to the face.
Are you
But if you could, you can swing it around and things. The UI is not too bad handheld actually. It's really crisp and you can zoom in and out. So if you're struggling with like looking at things and reading the UI, you can navigate the map, zoom in, zoom out, and get a good read of everything because there's a lot of small icons in Worms. So yeah, it was important you could actually zoom in for us. What is that?
That's a bunker buster. Oh. Yeah.
2 worms.
Let's get this one over here.
Nah.
It's a bit of a threat.
Nah, let's not. He's gonna have maybe less than 5 health after this. Oh no.
That's not what I needed in this situation.
Well, it's going to be 1-1, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you can.
Might not look edible.
Oh yeah, sorry, I reached for your controller. I was like, yeah, I'll have that back.
Maybe we should have a decider match after this, a really quick one.
Oh yeah, we'll be right with that.
Maybe we should let the people in the chat decide which theme we play next.
Yeah, we'll play one of the existing themes so you can kind of see how the water will look on your Switch.
Yeah, if there's a particular theme you'd like to see, then let us know.
Hi guys.
Okay, where are you? You're still up there, aren't you?
Yeah, the people who make the game normally get free copies, yes.
What's down here?
So you've got
Mischievous drone, that sounds fun.
So you use that to scout and pick up crates.
Okay, sounds like I don't need it. W1 rocket?
That's the submarine.
Okay.
Now the W1 rocket doesn't damage terrain.
Okay, fun.
It leaves a little explosion, but it can't. The fire doesn't because it's anti-vehicle.
It's just wasted energy.
So that will take effects next turn.
I know it depends how many turns you set it to. It's not. It could be on about 3 turns.
I don't know what I did.
Nobody knows. Right, what do I want to do here? Gotta make my mind up. Am I out of ninja room? I've got 1.
Made this from my shoelaces.
Oh, mission
Should be
impossible.
plenty warm for tonight.
Yeah.
I'm seeing requests for the spooky theme.
Oh, that's a fort theme, that one.
You're gonna want to move
So
away
any
from
other
this thing.
requests?
I'm gonna get killed by my own dynamite.
Or we could do the Liberation theme, which is
Liberation's a good theme.
it's kind of new for people who haven't played Worms in a while.
Look at that flame. Spicy. Oh no, I'm right where the window is.
Oh no! Right, is that going to go off if I move?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
See, you thought you'd give it a hand, and then out the window you go.
I pressed the wrong button.
Be gone from this land.
The ultimate betrayal.
Yeah, Liberation's a World War II inspired theme. Not only that, it has extra missions in campaign. So it adds about, I think, 5 missions to the campaign. Because there is a full campaign in Worms Switch as well.
Gather supplies while you can.
Right, my time for redemption.
You need to be in a survival frame of mind.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna... There you are, I see
You
you
could
down
still
there.
beat me, couldn't you? You
Yeah.
could claw it back.
Nah, I'm in a pretty precarious place. And I'll probably end up jumping off here by accident.
So Robot Unicorn says this will pretty much be my first Worms since Armageddon on PC.
Wow, good choice.
Is that the original Armageddon or Worms 2 Armageddon?
Here comes the bunker buster.
Like these.
Yes! Oh yes! Got the spike.
As soon as you
No.
can. Sometimes you get
Sometimes
lucky.
it flips me.
Hold on, and I blew someone else up, did I? Yeah, I hit him and blew someone else up. Interesting. I'll skip that replay. I'll take that moment and hold it close. You can play this game online, yes, it will have full online as well as a local multiplayer.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness. He lives.
Night of the Living Bread.
I like that. That's pretty good. There was no crust on that one.
But can I get him through this little doorway?
I don't know.
It's the ultimate challenge.
This is where we'll be quality like controlling the maps before they come out on Switch.
Or I could just throw a grenade up there and see what happens.
You could try.
Or I could cheap him.
Will it get up there?
He might.
Does anyone want me to find out? Oh my goodness, he actually did it.
No,
yes,
no.
yes, yeah, no,
Go back.
yeah, good sheep.
I'm gonna. Whoa.
Oh, he's
where's
gone.
He's going?
He's abandoned his masters.
Where would he go?
Sheepy, please. Oh, he's set up.
Oh,
He's set
no.
up roost.
It's done.
I think he might have got me.
I
9,
need
he
to find a
did.
source of energy.
Good luck, sheep.
The Switch is a fantastic
Remember to
console
keep your wits about you.
for local multiplayer Worms. You're absolutely right. Anyway, you can be on the train, you can challenge a stranger, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, a worm amiibo would be awesome.
Yeah,
I've
that
got
would be cool.
2 shelves full of amiibo at home.
We have
and,
amiibos everywhere here.
I
don't
would
we?
definitely have a worm.
Oh, I can actually craft things, so I'm going to dismantle that.
The bite of this thing
Whoa.
can be lethal.
It's an unwanted present.
I don't want it.
Look there, it's just sat there. Go get it.
No, I don't want it.
Touch it. Touch the unwanted present.
Hey there, awesome people.
So is it down to 1v1 now?
Yes. Yeah, no,
I've still got an airstrike.
you know, this, you can see the game here. We are actually playing it on the Switch. So you are seeing the actual product.
Maybe I'll make a demon strike.
These
Oh,
videos gonna
So
be a bit
that's
different.
currently waiting.
so your next turn you'll get one. I'll probably die here though. You're going to blow me into the water.
Oh, I hope you survive so I can do a demon strike on you.
Thanks so much.
Leroy Jenkins!
God damn it, Leroy.
This area is
Okay, so
notorious for that.
now I know what you want to do on your next turn.
The people want to see
Just need
the
to get
demon
my
strike as
bearings.
well, so don't let them down.
Let's see what I can build. I can build a holy hand grenade. Oh my goodness.
No.
When you're resourceful,
No.
survival
Thing is, it
becomes
probably
much
won't land.
easier.
I'll probably miss it anyway. Thing is, I'm in a bit of a bad place now because I can't use the holy hand grenade.
I put that under the
I'll end up
rubbish category.
deflecting it on myself.
Okay,
Unless
so is
I
that
have-
going to deflect my demon strike?
One way to find out, Ash.
Well, I could Google it,
Just quickly get your phone out.
Wanna
see
see
what
me
happens. I
craft?
just want to see what it looks like.
It looks pretty cool.
Demon strike go.
And I see.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
no! I'm gonna.
Collateral damage.
I nearly got thrown in the water by that.
I'll take it.
If I can find somewhere to rest, I can recover. Remember to keep your wits about you.
Mr. Cat wants to know if the All Stars pack of content will be included in this.
Probably bits of it will.
Should be plenty
It depends
warm for
because some of
tonight.
it's platform exclusive, others aren't. So it would depend on that. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Please don't land in the water.
I'll show you what happens when it goes wrong.
Oh no, it's too high. Oh. Gosh darn it.
Right, time to finish this, I think.
This isn't even my final form.
Oh, I still can't get through that. Right, okay. What else can we do?
We're out a lot of the air weapons, aren't we?
Do you know what? I might have to just waste a turn.
On blowtorch through.
Yeah.
Maybe you can press it again to stop it. There we go. So you are now digging over and
Oh, we got lucky
see what
there.
happens. Yeah, no, this is an early build,
Not
so the
mechanical,
water's not
it's
quite
protein.
there on because this is a brand new map as well, so it's not quite there yet.
Leave my channel alone.
Can't do that yet. Okay.
You have to adapt to survive.
Oh, you are kidding me! I hit a little
Be
bit.
plenty warm
Oh
for
well,
tonight.
it's hanging on the tiniest bit.
Hi guys.
Okay, what can I do?
Shoot something nasty normally.
What can I do? A super sheep would be lovely.
It would be brilliant,
Can I
wouldn't
craft anything?
it? No, you're out of materials.
Remember to leave.
Oh, you
a
shot yourself. This is great news.
That
I
can
don't
go
think
in the
I can't
outtakes
get a
video.
grenade in there. There's some health.
Fight while you can.
Bring Lemmings to Nintendo Switch. I'm afraid Lemmings is owned by Sony, so if there is a new one, it's only going to be on a Sony system.
Yes. How am I gonna get you? I'd have to do the cheesiest like throw.
We do love Lemmings, though.
I'm gonna show you what one of these can do.
Of course, I'm hitting tiny bits of terrain,
The whole skill shot thing.
and the
was
fight rages
my
on.
idea.
We'll make sure the font's big enough. You can zoom in Worms W.M.D, so if you're having a problem reading it, you can zoom in and check it out. I hang around in the console-specific communities, so I hang around in our Xbox One, our PlayStation, and our Nintendo Switch. You try and barbed wire me in.
Subscribe if you want to see more.
Good shot.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh!
You've trapped me.
Remember to keep your wits about you.
Most interesting. Du- du- du-
Oh dear.
I'm hoping I'll get you in the water there, I'll be
But I
honest.
replied to all of your comments.
Leroy's like, yeah, whatever.
Hello, everybody.
Forts mode is already out on Steam. We haven't got an ETA on the space theme just yet because obviously we haven't announced when Worms is coming to Switch. Other than it's this year.
Right, I'm going to do something stupid.
And thank you, hey, oh, I'm blue. I have blue hair, so good choice. But yeah, no, thank you for the kind words. You know, it's the player's support that makes
It's just wasted
what's
energy.
possible. What did you just do?
Something really dumb.
It might not look edible.
I got bored.
Protein.
I'm trapped. I think it's this way.
I lost my nerve, and now you're going to take advantage. Oh,
How do I toggle?
zoom.
Oh,
No.
oh yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot about my shoulder buttons. Okay, well, I'm just gonna fire that out. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 1 turn.
Beep 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 beep.
You probably move.
Yeah, that is a hat. That is the third hat in the DLC. However, this hat is called syrup. It's merely hair that has been made with syrup. However, if you have any connotations of what that hair looks like, then you know that can be your headcanon.
All manner of predators
Open to
hide in these spaces.
interpretation.
Yes, that is the wonder of Worms. Apart from Ash is definitely wearing bread on his head.
Bread on my head.
Bread on the head.
Right, what can I drop here? Nothing. We're going to have to be a man. Be a man.
A merm. The submarine fires an anti-vehicle rocket that can come down anywhere on the map.
My fans will start unsubscribing soon.
Oh no!
Yes.
More than silly.
No, come back.
I'd have to be
Oh.
mad to try and stay here tonight.
Okay, so this is interesting. And here comes the missile, but obviously you move,
This could be a disaster.
so you're safe there.
just need
Okay,
to get
so
my
I
bearings.
don't really know what I'm going to do here. Actually,
I don't think you can move anyway, can you?
Well, it depends. I'm in a bit of a rough spot.
You're in a tight spot.
I might hurt myself here. No.
I put that under the rubbish category.
You know what? I think that'll do.
You just keep jumping.
Just gonna sit here. I'm in a
Should be
bad
plenty
position.
warm for tonight.
I'm not gonna lie. As we face off.
Hello, everybody.
Now, can I use sheep on a rope?
I mean, all going well, it'll be out before New Year's Eve, because that's very late 2017. What have you done?
Hi.
No! No!
What's
Is
the
that sheep on a
project?
rope?
Yeah.
This is not good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me gone. Well played. And I think we've got like 5 minutes.
We
so
could put it on a really quick time
Let's
game.
just put a crazy one with all the weapons. Just don't use Armageddon until the end.
Okay.
So well played. So yeah, put it on Liberation. Put full wormage as the scheme, and we will fight. Now let's see. Are you going to behave, webcam? Yes. Are you going to behave? No. Webcam has decided to crash. But look how pretty! Look how pretty! And nice position for us to kind of get the camera frozen on. But that's what we look like.
Liberation theme.
Yes. And then full wormage.
Oh, okay. The barrels.
You can turn them off. So just or full wormage.
Which one? This one?
Full wormage scheme.
Scheme.
And then just go to the scheme and we'll pop off barrels. So if anyone wonders why we're turning off barrels, they're just still a work in progress on this build. So we don't want them, you know, kind of being on show just yet.
Little problem causes at the moment.
Yes, but you can see there all the cool stuff that you'll get. That'll be fine because we can just end the match using an Armageddon.
5-minute round time?
Yeah, okay.
10-minute?
Yeah, well, we can end it whenever we want. So
Wants to win one.
keep it like that. Trust me, you will need the 200 health.
Alright, okay.
Yes.
We ready? Okay, this could be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty messy. This is where you can just pick a weapon. Just do not use the Armageddon until there's one worm left, 2 worms left, because that causes a bit of a mess. Oh yeah, if you want to enter as well to win the worm, we are going to start that now. So to enter, you just need to put exclamation mark Raffle, all lowercase. That's exclamation mark Raffle, all lowercase. Like there. So you want to be like, oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the banana bomb.
Raffle, not ruffle. Lots of people typing ruffle. That won't work.
Right, here we go. I'm throwing a banana bomb
bearings.
far into the sky.
Moving.
Fruity justice. Here we go.
Have a banana.
Oh, oh, that was nice. That's why we we add the extra health on that. Lots of people entering the raffle, which is great.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. What shall I do?
So if you put exclamation mark Raffle, you'll enter the competition to win your very own worm plushie. That's a super sheep.
I can't resist the concrete.
Concrete.
Dog.
That is a classic.
I'm old school worms.
One punch worm maybe.
Yeah, let's have it.
Here we go.
Although, is there anyone?
No,
close
there's
together?
no one else close together. Definitely
there
not
anyone
anyone
close
close together.
Ouch. Remember to subscribe.
Savage. I love that weapon. Remember the first time I got it, I was like, wow.
If you like what you saw, subscribe.
Okay, so that's left a bit of a mark in the map, I will be honest.
Oh, it tastes like it's
Jonno has turned stiff. Poor Jonno worm. There's my shark gravestone. Okay, so...
to be in a survival frame of mind.
There's my shark. Now, you can also craft extra weapons, but I don't think we'll live long enough to use those. So, I'm going to reply with a super weapon of my own.
Survival situation. Gotta keep moving.
Now, this is pretty good for taking out campers because it literally deletes terrain,
Will cause you serious problems to swallow.
as you can see. And then it does damage to the worms.
Harsh justice.
The giveaway, I will announce the winner in about 2 minutes. Why a donkey? I have no idea.
I know the reason why.
Please enlighten us.
Because Andy Davidson, original creator of Worms, as a young man was fascinated by the the concrete donkeys that you would see at garden centres, the ones that have like little flowers.
Really?
Yeah. He just thought they were really odd. Like, why did somebody make concrete donkeys? So he put them in the game.
Yeah, he made it into a weapon.
Okay. Should we super sheep?
Yeah.
maybe?
Oh yeah. Go on. Show us what you got. No, you
I've
pressed it
got
too soon.
I've got that.
That can go in the outtakes video.
I want to get the super flatulent sheep, but you got to craft it.
Remember to keep your wits about you.
Problem. I'm gonna go for my own super sheep. Picking up crates as well, so it's good for that kind of stuff. Of course, I need to get to you before it.
Go for one punch one.
No! And over the hill and far away, Ash's woman, not to play. 1 HP! You are trolling me. You are trolling me, good sir. We don't need to see that again.
I don't want to see that.
The ultimate like soul, isn't it? No, you will watch it.
Right. I'm going to save Armageddon. It's
Yeah.
too soon.
Carpet bomb.
Carpet bomb could be cool.
You have to be careful here. Da-da-da. The van that can. Oh,
Oh.
it's going to
Oh.
drink. Oh no! A rogue carpet!
Oh.
No, stay away.
Oh, Jackson, no.
Jackson, come back to us.
I'll downvote everything you do.
And here comes the carpets again. For round 2. No, we don't accept donations on Twitch. No, we do this to engage with the community, to hang out with you guys.
If you'd like to send a check to me personally, my address
Ash
is...
dot Team 17.
But it's protein.
Yeah, no. Say, obviously, Team 17 pays our wages, so we don't. You know, even though we love the sentiment, you know, your support with the games is everything to us. So yeah, save it for someone who streams full time for their career. Okay, so I think it's time we push the button.
Oh, no.
The time has come to.
Too soon.
No.
Too soon for Armageddon. Oh.
Okay, go. I mean, for some reason I managed to get all the islands. This is where like I end up dead and you survive or
Oh,
something.
I am safely tucked under that tank. It might work.
That went. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Please don't let you survive. Okay,
Oh.
those 2 are gone.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're all dead.
You can.
Because you took like 2 or 3 to the
Yeah.
face.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, the game decided that was it. Yeah, there is a toggle option to disable replays in the full game. So don't worry, we're just kind of jump straight into the action. And that is that. Rip everyone.
GG.
Thank you. And I think before we end, it's time to announce the winner of the raffle.
Yep.
So if you want to make sure that ticks over nicely, and we're going to announce the winner. And the winner is... Wow, this is a long-time Twitch veteran here. So congratulations, Snowy Day 4, for winning your worm. If you want to drop us a direct message, please, with your name, your address, and country of residence, we'll get that posted out for you tomorrow. So thank you for entering, and thank you everyone for joining us on today's stream. We've had a fantastic time revealing it to you and answering your questions. Ash, anything you'd like to say?
Well, first of all, is the webcam working?
Let's have a look. No, but look,
this-
this is what we would look like. So imagine this is us moving now.
There's me pretending to hold a worm amiibo or something.
Yes. And there's me looking intense.
Okay, back to the game screen.
Back to the
no one
game
wants to see
screen.
that. Okay, yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Really glad that you all came to join, and I hope you learned something about Worms W.M.D. if you've never played that before, or learned something about the Switch version. If not, if there's still burning questions left unanswered, find us on Facebook, Team 17 Limited, or find us on Twitter under the same handle. Let us know what your questions are, and we'll be sure to answer them. And we'll have more Worms announcements coming in the future, so keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, and I'll be hanging around on the Nintendo Switch subreddit in the threads. If you need me, you can see me there. Just summon me, and I'll answer any questions I can. But yes, once again to Mira Ash, thank you for joining us. I've been Jonno.
I've been Ash.
And you've been awesome. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you on the flip side. Good night.